Good morning, parents. We're back with your mindfulness moment for today to help you gain greater focus and momentum as you begin your day. Listen to this as you get ready for your day, or better yet, invest a little more time in yourself. Take a few moments, sit with your eyes closed, and focus on Father's words of encouragement and inspiration for you today. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. So he takes you, holds your right hand. As we know in the word, right hand is a sign of favor and acceptance. So he holds your right hand, signifying that you are within his favor. And he confirms to you, it is I who say to you, fear not. So if your father, God, is telling you to fear not, and he is almighty, he is all powerful, he is omniscient, then there is nothing to fear. He is there to help you as you go through your day. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. So it says, humble yourself. And a lot of times we hear the word humble and we think it's a negative thing. But to humble yourself under the hand of God is just to relax. So he has you completely covered. He says, under the mighty hand of God. So he has you covered. He is taking care of all the situations. He is protecting you while you're there under his mighty hand. And he goes further to promise you that at the proper time, that is a statement that there's no query there. No, he says at the proper time. That's a definite statement that there will come a time and he will exalt you in that time. So therefore, cast all your anxieties on him. Trust in that your time is going to come, that he is going to lift this situation, turn it right side up for your good, and you will be exalted and benefited through this. When I thought my foot slips, your steadfast love, O Lord, helped me. When the cares of my heart are many, your consolation cheers my soul. Your consolation cheer my soul. Often as we go through life, as you go through situations, sometimes you feel as though you're not holding traction. You can't take another step. You feel as though things are sliding out from under you. He says, though your foot may feel like it's slipping, I have you and I'm holding you up. He says that he keeps you. You may slip. He says you will never fail. He will keep you from falling in ways that are going to be devastating to you. We got to remember to separate our red brain from our blue brain. In our red brain, our emotional brain, our primal brain, our survival mode brain, the brain that embellishes everything and magnifies things, that makes up all those stories. In that brain, it feels as though we're not going to make it. That brain that's always telling you that you're not enough, that everything is going to go wrong, that even if things feel wonderful, you have that feeling, you're waiting for the other shoe to fall. God says you don't operate in that brain. As a child of God, you operate in your blue brain with confidence, having faith, knowing that he has a plan for you that cannot fail. For your plan to fail means God is going to fail, and God cannot fail by definition of who he is. So if he cannot fail, he's made you a promise. Your promise cannot fail. So you have no need to go through life with the anxieties and the stresses and the fears, because that comes. There was a definition that I saw once that said, worry is us putting ourselves between the problem and God. So when we worry, that's where taken up the wrong position and we've put ourselves between our problem and God. We need to reposition yourself on the other side of your problem. You hand the problem to God, and then you humble yourself, you relax, and you trust that in due time, he is going to exalt you and he is going to turn your situations around. It says, he will wipe away every tear from your eyes. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. This is us again, humbling ourselves, relaxing ourselves under his watchful hand, under his protective hand. And we don't lean to our understanding. That is red brain trying to figure out every piece of the puzzle. If we don't see it, we don't understand it, then we panic because we believe things are not going to work out. But we do not have to see anything. We will not see everything. So you want to be able to normalize within yourself that you will not see every piece of the puzzle before you step out the gate. That's not the way it works, because then faith would not be required, right? So you want to be able to be comfortable normalizing to yourself that I don't need to see it all. I don't need to understand it all. I need to just understand my bit. What do I need to do for today? That's all I need to understand. And then everything else, I'm going to leave it to God. And tomorrow He'll give me the understanding and the direction for what I need tomorrow. I did the best I could with what I had yesterday. I'm going to do my best as I go through today. So we can trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and don't resolve to always trying to understand everything. Just in all your ways, acknowledge Him. Means whether I understand it, Lord, I understand it. I'm going to go forward according to your will as I understand it. Things you don't understand, Lord, I don't understand. Lord, I don't even like it. Lord, this thing potentially is going to tip my scale, but I'm going to hold to you a little tighter. I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to be mindful. I'm going to worship. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm not going to permit myself to now allow my scale to be tipped, that I'm going to go in the realm of worrying and taking back from you the things I have committed to you for your care and for you to work out. So we will acknowledge Him in all your ways, just saying, Lord, I trust you. That's what we do. A lot of the times I'll do is I go through the day and something comes up and I'm tempted to worry or try to pick it up. I just have to say, Lord, I trust you. And I may have to say it a few times. Just say, Lord, I trust you. I don't see it. I don't like it. It doesn't feel, Lord, I trust you. And it says, and He will make straight your paths. So it's not like He's just clearing the path, which He does, but He's making it straight. He is simplifying things for you. This is why we wait on Him. A lot of times we're zigzagging and going around the mountain and taking all of these secondary roads when He says, I have a straight road for you. I have straightened it for you, but you just have to wait until I've fixed a couple more pieces along the path. And He'll get you there exactly on time, exactly in His perfect timing. So you can trust that He is making the way straight, making your path straight. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, Lord. So He says, every morning He has a new measure waiting for you. Every morning, His love for you will never cease. It will never even diminish, not even one bit. His love for you is complete and full. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in Him. So as you experience Him, that's you tasting Him. As you're going through your day, as you're going through circumstances, and you allow Him to handle it and guide you, it's like you tasted something that was delicious and you can savor it and say, I see that God is working in this. I've seen that He's worked for me in the past. I trust that He's going to work for me in the present in this situation. And often you will see Him working things out in a supernatural way, even live as you go through the day. You'll see that things will just line up beautifully for you. And we want to remember to appreciate what we consider the small things. That somebody let you go in front of them on the line, that's grace. That somebody thought to bring you a cup of tea or something on the way to work, they thought of you, that was grace. That was God putting you on their mind to say, oh, take this for that person. And maybe you didn't get to stop that morning because you were running a bit late or whatever the situation is. God always has you on His mind for so many things. But if we're always just laser focused on the giant thing that you're looking for, you're going to miss all the little treats that He has for you along the path. So don't focus on just the big things. Yes, we're keeping those in view, doing what we can with what we have. What's your portion for today? But today He has some roses for you. Today He has some little treats for you along the way. Just pray for your eyes to be open that you don't miss a single one of them. So please, if I could ask you to do me a quick favor, if you could click the thumbs up and the subscribe button so that you don't miss any new content and so that you can help me grow this channel to 5,000 viewers. And it really encourages me to continue making content for this channel. And please remember to check out the App Store for our Coaching for Parents app.